Kia ora Campbell. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou kāpua. Ngā mihi nunui, ngā mihi mahama, o te ahi ahi nei, ki ngā whanaunga, ngā hoa, ngā kaimahi, ngā tauira maa hoki. Good evening and warm greetings to family, friends, staff and students. To begin, I would like to acknowledge those who have contributed to my 5 years in Kings. Mātua, he honore, he kororia ki tātou. Firstly, honour and glory to you, God. Your deep love is the bedrock of my life. God, for all the people who have supported me to this point, and for the huge contribution of this school community in my life, thank you. I te tuarua, me kōrero a hau ki a whakawhetaitia ai tōku whānau. Secondly, to my family who have loved and supported me, thank you all. Kezia, Heidi, Harry, my brother and sisters, I love you. Pop, your phone calls and continual interest in my life mean a lot to me. Grandpa and Granny Sue, thank you for the soup, scones and the bed to sleep in last November during my exams. Your hospitality really helped. Mum and Dad, I am exceedingly grateful for your listening ears, passionate hearts and encouraging words. You know this, but I must remind you, I cherish your love highly. Waihoki, e ngā kaiako mai, kua whakahako mai, kua āwhina mai kia hau. Kia ora. Teachers and staff. Those of you who have taught me have both helped and inspired me, and made me at least interested and often very passionate about what you teach. My intermediate school's motto is, learning is forever. Your teaching hasn't just made me enjoy speaking Spanish, or solving calculus problems, or discussing the metaphysical insights about the cognitive dissonance of Shakespeare's tragedies. Your teaching has given me a passion for thinking, for learning, and for understanding. Indeed, this passion is a fundamental source of joy and meaning in my life. A small thank you may not cut the mustard, so hopefully a Spanish gracias will do. With that in mind, maybe as I say adios to the school, nobody will be left to scare off the Spanish teachers. All 4 of mine have left after a year. To the whole team on stage though, we, the student body, thank you for your great and varied efforts for the sake of us, the students, especially in this difficult and uncertain year. Working with us can't always be easy, but I know that you have made my high school experience a very rich one. Manohi anō, e moe miti ki te tūaki o te kuranei, mō tāna mahi rawe, me tōna ngā kauru. Mr. McIver, I will be honest. The day I heard that Mr. Reddix was leaving our school, I was absolutely gutted. I thought that his departure would leave an unfillable hole. However, your ability to lead, your genuine care for the school community, and your approachable, attentive demeanour have changed my mind. Getting to work alongside you, and also to know you personally, has been important. Thank you for your excellent work and your big heart. As a school, we are in good hands. I also speak for all students when I say your love for nachos and high quality guacamole is simply inspiration.
Nachos.
Ka mutu, e ngā tauira katoa o King, e rangi Māori ki a koutou. It is clear to see that 2020 is the best year to graduate. That was pānga way. However, it's a strange thought to me that as we Year 13s leave this year, no students from my first Prizegiving will be left at King's. In fact, having had friends in year groups above my own, I've already had to farewell many peers as they move on in life. Having said that, it is a privilege to graduate with those of you sitting in front of me. For my whole time at King's, I have felt truly valued and respected. And I think this kind of mutual respect has been more valuable in our lives than we could possibly express. James and Zeke, The two of you especially deserve my aroha nui, big love for your work, your leadership and your friendship this year. Maybe this time last year you hoped that you were going to be head boy, and I'm sure that either of you would have done an awesome job. You are reliable, humble, understanding, diligent and strong leaders. Boys of all year groups, I loved interacting with you this year. I know that I didn't meet everyone or learn everybody's name, but every game of handball, every conversation, every person who liked my cup G. Also, every person who greeted me with a smile. I treasure every one of these things. Even if you haven't received a prize tonight, you must know this. You matter. You matter to me, and you matter to our school. 2021 leaders, soon to be announced. The mantle is yours. We are now leaving the school to you. Yours is the task of continuing all that is special about Kings. As said in our school haka, Akia te taumata o te takata. Everyone aspire to reach the peak of personhood. Strive for personal excellence in all that you do, but don't stop there. Be responsible. Remember to participate in new things and to do things you really love. Conduct yourselves with fairness and integrity. Be compassionate. Respect everyone. Reach out to someone lonely. Be a friend when others are being bullies. Having spent a lot of time studying and working over the years, sometimes I forget just how valuable it is to invest in relationships, to be with others, just to be a friend. Friendship is a gift. Treasure it. However, I have one piece of advice, which is easiest to explain by sharing a thought written in my journal on the 20th of July. Today, I arrived home at 4:30 p.m. At 7 p.m, I reflect that I have done nothing more than watch videos and read online, sometimes quite mindlessly. You're not the only one who does that. Some of the parents in the room might find it ironic that here's a teenager saying he regrets spending too much time on his phone. I must admit that I don't use my phone as much as Tomuri. But I'm still not fully unchained from my addictive little rectangle. Regardless, at the end of every day, I encourage you to ask yourself this question. How meaningful was the use of my internet and my phone today? Personally, I have found a great sense of meaning and joy in building relationships with people, in growing in what I'm passionate about, and in developing character and useful skills. However, more often than not, I've found that hours upon hours spent online tend to be both unnecessary and not even enjoyable. Sometimes it's just draining. Finally then, let me leave you with a Māori proverb, the whakatauki. Ruia taitea, kia tū ko taikaka amuke. Strip away the sap wood at the edge of the tree, so that only the heart wood and the core may remain. In other words, set aside whatever you must to get to the heart of life. Value the others around you and seek to live a life driven by purpose, kindness and passion. The fact that so many of you already do those things is what inspires me. Ruia taitea kia tū ko taikaka amuke. Kia kaha koutou, kia mana nui, nō reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou ka kua.